Hello YouTube, Poor Hunter here. Making a second video today, mainly because I'm trying to get used to talking to myself. It's kind of freaking weird. So, topic I want to cover is hunting clothes. Hunting clothes get really expensive. You need hunting clothes, especially during gun season. You need to have at least 50% orange. The camo stuff, not so much. You can do a few different things, which I'll talk about. Camo, you can find used camo, used orange. Go to garage sales, go to thrift stores, check out there. Keep your eyes open for anything used. I had a guy here that he's gonna throw out orange jumpsuit because it had a burn hole in it at my work, and I said I'll take it. It's got a burn hole in the leg. Who cares? And so I took it home. I got an awesome mother-in-law that knows how to sew really well, so she put a patch on the leg. Worked great. My kid wore it. That's all he needed. So you can keep your eyes out for that stuff. That used stuff your friends want to get rid of. Used stuff that you can find at garage sales, thrift stores. Go to Army Navy stores. Go to gun shows. They're good for the old BDU camo stuff. That works really good. Um, Especially if you're in the North Woods. There's nothing wrong with wearing an old BDU jacket. It worked good in the military. It'll work good for hunting a deer. I got one last year at a gun show. It cost me $15. So super easy, nice, warm. Had the inner liner in it. That's what I used for a while. Another thing you can do is solid colors. If you have stuff that you can wear that's solid colors like brown, green, gray. I got a gray shirt on right now. It's my work shirt. It would work just fine out in the woods. I sit in a tree that's got gray bark, so I'm sitting there up against it. It's solid color. That's all the deer are seeing is that solid shape and color. It worked just fine. I bought a cheap pair of pants at Walmart that were solid gray. Spent a couple dollars on a hat and a couple dollars on a face mask, and I shot a deer that year. So they don't know the difference if you're sitting in a tree with solid colors. It's just the same. What deer see is movement. So if you keep your movement low and you got a solid color on or your camo or whatever you're doing, they're not going to see it. Now it's February right now, so all the hunting seasons are over. And that's good for hunters, especially poor hunters like me. It is hard to find good stuff for cheap if you're not looking in those places. If you're going to regular stores, big box stores, or Fleet Farm where I'm at, or Shields All Sports, you go to Shields, all they sell is hunting stuff. They don't have sales on it a lot. So this time of year is really good for me because of some of those big box stores like Walmart tend to try to clean out their stuff to make room for the good stuff next year. They got to have all the new stuff. So what you can do with that is keep an eye out at your local Walmart and look in the sporting goods section over towards all the hunting stuff because they will clearance it out and it is cheap. I bought a few sweatshirts, this hat a couple of days ago. The hat was $2. The sweatshirts were $10 a piece. They clearance all their orange stuff too. So if you're looking for new orange stuff, you can get that at Walmart, and it's super cheap during the clearance when all the hunting seasons are over. Now the only thing they're getting ready for is spring turkey season. So all that stuff's out there, and they're trying to get all the other stuff out to make room for that, because certain people wear certain camos during certain seasons, which is ridiculous, but whatever. Anyway, that is one of the ways that you can save money on your hunting stuff and put more food in your freezer and money in your pocket. And that's what it's all about. So if this information helps, if you like it, do all the YouTube stuff, like, ring the bell, subscribe. Hopefully I'll be putting out a lot more content about different little tricks that you can do to save money on that stuff. We'll get into some stuff on long-term food storage, canning, all that stuff, and even talking about guns and different types of ammo. I can get away from spending a ton of money on all that stuff too and use what you have. One other thing I wanted to say about hunting clothes is when you get your hunting clothes, stick with it. Use what you have. Don't have to go out and buy the next latest greatest thing. I've been wearing the same hunting orange since I was 15. It's tattered, it's got a few rips in it, whatever. It's still orange, it still works just fine. It keeps me warm. So buy what you need and stick with it. The first and additional costs, there's always going to be that, but it will end up saving you money in the long run. And that's what it's about. So we'll see you next time. I'll still be poor, but I won't be hungry.